Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria today. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Coming up on the program, the Osun State chapter of the All Progressives Congress hold its primary today ahead of the September governorship election. Kogi police deny attack on Senator representing Kogi West, Dino Melaye, although he's been invited to the state command for questioning. And the Nigerian Immigration Service warns non-nationals against participating in the 2019 elections. Thank you for joining us. Voting has started in some polling centers in Osun State where the All Progressives Congress is conducting its primary election to elect its candidate for the September 22nd governorship election. Our correspondents report that accreditation is still ongoing in Boripe local government area where party faithful are gathered at designated polling centers to pick their choice candidate. But in some stations, election materials arrived late as party members who had gathered as early as 11:30 a.m. had to wait for a longer time for officials and materials to arrive. Meanwhile, three leading candidates, Moshood Adeoti, Peter Babalola, and Babajide Omoworare, had earlier withdrawn from the race just a few hours to the exercise. The primary will be conducted in 332 wards across the state, with 14 candidates expected to vie for the position.
When we had the party secretariat yesterday, they said if you have this and your name appear in the register, you are eligible to vote. If you have lost this and your name is in the register and you have PVC, you can still vote because they will use this one to identify you. But when you get here today, the situation has changed. Out of the 10 units that we have here, it's only 1 unit register that they brought. That's so that indirectly we don't have any register in this ward. Indirectly, we don't have any register in this ward. Now, there are still series of theory. Some people are now coming up that we should now limit and narrow ourselves to this, to vote. You want to bank on it that, okay, you cannot use it. That's so that everybody that has PVC, even is a PDP, even is APC, even is DPP, even is ABGA, that has this, can vote. Then that is a fraud.
So it interests you to know that it's the first time Osun State is adopting a direct primary system of voting, which allows all card-carrying members of the party to participate in the election process. It's a total departure from the system where only delegates are allowed to vote during primaries. Meanwhile, the president is calling for increased voter education across the country to allow citizens appreciate the importance of obtaining the permanent voter card ahead of the 2019 elections. President Buhari made the call in Abuja during a meeting with members of the Buhari Support Group Center who visited him at the presidential villa. He also thanked them for their support while pledging to continue to work towards the consolidation of the achievements of the APC. The Buhari Support Group Center is a coalition of smaller allied groups set up in 2014. Elsewhere, the Kogi State Police Command has denied media reports that police officers from the command launched an attack on the convoy of Senator representing Kogi West, Dino Melaye. The statement is a reaction to an allegation by the lawmaker who accused the police of shooting at his convoy on his way to inaugurate a constituency project in Kogi State. But the police commissioner in Kogi State, Mr. Ali Janga, describes the report as wrong and misleading.
Our operatives were there on patrol, routine patrol, and conducting stop and search. Just of a sudden, they saw a convoy driving recklessly coming towards them. So they stopped and flagged them off. When they flagged them, the vehicle in the front, who are with the civil defense, stopped when they discovered that they are police officers. They stopped, but unfortunately, the remaining vehicles that were in the convoy decided to move very fast. The last vehicle, that is a Hilux van, unidentified civilians inside decided to open fire to my policemen. So you don't expect the police to fold their arms. Eventually, they reply, they open fire too. Dino has been going around telling people that he was attacked by unidentified armed men. No, they were not unidentified men. They were real police officers. They were there on assignment. Nobody attacked Dino. Rather, his convoy attacked my policemen. They repelled back. We are inviting Dino to come and explain why he shooting. Why must he shoot my policemen? Going after him. If we cannot see him, we will declare him wanted and we will send his name for a watch listing.
To the South and aviation, the Bayelsa state government says its multi-billion naira international airport is one of the legacy projects that will change the economic fortunes of the state. The airport, which is over 95% complete, is expected to be commissioned by President Muhammadu Buhari next month. This was made known by the State Commissioner for Information while conducting journalists around the airport.
So from what we have on ground here, we're ready. We're ready for the commissioning next month. Of course, no one is in doubt that this airport, once it's operational, will be one of the very best in this part of the world. From this point where we're standing, you can see the runway behind me. It's the longest runway, 3.5 kilometers. It means more business opportunities for Bayelsa. It means more investment opportunities. It means more job opportunities for our young people. And it means more revenue for our state. So that for once, we can begin to position the state as one of the leading investment destinations in Nigeria. And there's no politics about it. This airport will be used by APC, will be used by PDP, will be used by everybody. And that's why the president himself is coming to commission it.
It's more strategic is because of the equipment we're installing here. We are putting a Category 2 instrument approach system. You have about maybe 1 or 2 airports in Nigeria that have that right now. We're trying to do that so that Bayelsa will be an alternative destination when there is maybe a weather issue or maybe a fueling problem. Here will be a fueling hub also.
Social media can be manipulated by criminal elements, and because of that, Nigerians should be careful of the call to end the Special Anti-Robbery Squad on social media platforms. The focus, however, should be on its reform to enable the unit do its job better. That's the advice of the Inspector General of Police at the official commissioning of the Special Tactical Squad and Intelligence Response Team Office Complex in Gazape District of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The Inspector General of Police commends the Special Tactical Squad and Intelligence Response Team for what he describes as past successes in stemming criminality across the country.
This building is to domicile the Special Tactical Squad and Intelligence Response Team, which, according to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, IGP Special Tactical Squad Abuja, have arrested 435 robbers and kidnappers, with 298 of them charged to court, recovered a total of 2,037 weapons, and lost 2 of his staff during encounters with bandits. The office comprises of 7 standard offices, a conference hall, an armory, and a cell, while ongoing extensions at the premises will include transit camps for personnel, a business center, and 5 restaurants.
We are grateful for the confidence you bestow on us. We are using this measure to reassure the Inspector General of Police of our total determination and commitment to fight crime and criminality with a view to reducing same to the barest minimum.
The Inspector General of Police lauds the achievements of the squad across the country, saying that the new offices will provide better accommodation for personnel and clean facilities for arrested suspects.
Let me use this opportunity also to extend my appreciation to all the officers and men attached to the STS Tactical Squad for doing a very wonderful job all over the Federation.
While fielding questions from journalists, the Inspector General of Police spoke on the End SARS movement on social media, the impact of the tactical unit on farmer herdsmen crisis, and the update on the recent killing of policemen in the Federal Capital Territory.
they made so many arrests on this, what do you call it, when we are having these headers, clashes, and what have you. So many people are arrested. They recovered so many weapons. This killing of policemen was also, the investigation to that is also handled by this team, the STS team, and they've made a lot of progress in that arrest. We have to be careful the way we respond to some of these clamoring, like you're saying.